Obviously, pandemic is not over yet. There's still a lot of cases, a lot of concern, a lot of families have a lot of worries out there. Don't want to make any light of that, but there is a gigantic light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps sooner than later. What are your recruiter clients and customers and followers? What are they telling you right now?
Well, thanks for having me on your show, Brian. Always good to see you. And you're right. The sentiment is the highest it's been since we started the index about 10 months ago. And, despite the cold weather, it's the warmth that recruiters in our index are seeing the job market over now 50% at 54% in terms of warmth of the job market itself. The impact of COVID is down to now 17% on their overall workloads that they have. The workload itself, meaning the number of jobs that the average recruiter is working on in the index, is still at 18. We're waiting for that spike. We still haven't seen that yet. We've seen some spikes, and I think you just showed in the last slide on the skilled labor. So one of the spikes that we saw this past month was that skilled labor, the skill in terms of like HVAC systems. You were talking about, the master carpenter, the master pipe welder. That's spiked over the month from 1% in January to 9% in February. And we usually use that as a leading indicator of some of the new markets that are going to be opening up. Just to recall, we saw that same spike back in November with transportation and logistics jobs. And then we saw in December, big spike in the transportation stuff. So seeing that now in those areas, the talented, skilled area is optimistic for that manufacturing sector, which is slightly below 60% in terms of optimism. The most interesting thing there, and we're still waiting for that spike to happen, it's got to happen from someplace, is that not one of the recruiters saw jobs decreasing in the manufacturing sector. So that's actually very, very optimistic. The outlook over the next 90 days. Yeah.